Good afternoon, Church T leaders. Time for our check-in. And, I have to really be honest. Today is one of those days where I'm just scrambling, trying to keep up. Even called my wife a little bit ago. And I almost had a complaining session, but I was in one of those moments where I just needed to kind of like vent a little bit and get some things off my chest. I've learned something that when I feel those things coming on me, I've kind of let them go as quick as I can. I can't hang on to them, and sometimes they're just minor things, and sometimes there's nobody that can fix it. They're just something I need to get off my chest. I'm an extrovert, y'all know that, and so I just kind of gotta let it go, and somehow, in a way of just articulating it, verbalizing those things, I find that it makes it easier for me to move forward. And I hope that if you feel tension and frustration building, you'll find a way to remove that obstacle from impeding your growth or impeding your momentum or whatever. And kind of what I want to talk to you a little bit about today is the idea of removing obstacles. And this might end up being like a 2 or 3-parter. For us as leaders, our job is to help people make a connection, and we need to eliminate things that make it harder for them to make a connection to Jesus, eliminate things that make it hard for them to take next steps. And this is kind of found in my devotional time recently. I read in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 3 through 12, these words. Paul writes, "We put no obstacles in anyone's way, so that no fault may be found in our ministry." Wow, that's a big order right there. We put no obstacle in anyone's way, so that no fault would be found with our ministry. See, I think sometimes we make things way too difficult for ourselves, for our volunteers, for the people working around us. And, we need to make it easier for people to do a couple things: to connect to Jesus, to connect to the church, and to find commitment. And that's one of the reasons we've kind of changed our paradigm about small groups. We want to give them small spurts of deep commitment, eliminate an obstacle. They don't have to think about 2 years or a year out in the future. Can they commit to the next month, or the next month and a half, or the next 2 months, or the next 3 months of being at the same place at the same time, learning about the same content? And can we help them grow? That's an obstacle buster. We're alleviating obstacles for leaders, eliminating obstacles for hosts. We're eliminating obstacles for visitors. We're eliminating obstacles for just regular attenders. And so can we do that? We don't find any fault. He goes on to say, "But as servants of God, we commend ourselves in every way." And this sounds like he's being arrogant, but listen to what he's about to say. "By great endurance in afflictions, hardships, calamities, beatings, imprisonments, riots, labors, sleepless nights, hunger." In other words, we've put ourselves in difficult circumstances for the purpose of eliminating obstacles for others. And that's a true sign of a leader. You do things nobody else will do. You go through things nobody else will go through. You put yourselves in difficult positions on purpose so that the people around you, the people you serve, have a chance to have a better experience, a better life, a better understanding of Jesus. And so you put yourself in spot. He goes, "By purity, knowledge, patience, kindness, by the Holy Spirit, and by genuine love." So those are character traits. These are things we have to grow in, but that we want to be absolutely pure of mind, pure of heart. We want to grow in knowledge. You as a leader, you better be growing in knowledge. That'll help you eliminate obstacles for people growing underneath, because you'll have more to give away. He says by patience, because the people around us, sometimes they're slow in getting it. They're slow in growing. They're slow in commitment. We got to be patient. In kindness, that we just extend ourselves in that we are growing in our connection to the Holy Spirit. That by genuine love, everything be done by that. By truthful speech, that we speak honestly to one another. We speak honestly to the people around us. We speak honestly to God, not hide things. And the power of God. My hope is that you sense the power of Jesus growing inside of you right now. And I'm probably going to end here real quick. I will pick this back up later, but I want you to start to think about how we as leaders, we as a ministry, I'd like input on it, and what kind of obstacles have we created that we can eliminate, so that people can keep growing, so people can keep taking next steps? What kind of things can we do as leaders so that we can encourage people to keep growing and eliminate barriers that keep them from being all they want to be? I would like to know how I've made things difficult for all of you. And so what things can we do as a ministry that makes life easier for you as a leader? And so I appreciate all of you. I love every one of you, and I'm learning to be a leader, and I don't feel like I've arrived yet. I've committed myself lately. An obstacle I'm trying to eliminate for you guys is having an inadequate leader ahead of you. So I've committed myself to an hour a day. I concentrate on growing myself as a leader, and that's by watching videos and taking notes and applying certain things that I've just never endeavored to grow beyond. And so I'm doing that right now. I want to make it better for you as somebody who's serving alongside of me in ministry leadership. So I hope you'll begin to reap the benefits of that here in the next several months as I keep trying to figure out a way to grow. So let's keep growing together. Let's eliminate obstacles. Let's keep trying to figure out what it is God's called us to and how we can help people grow in what He's called them to. So I love you all. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.